Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I am Simply Simming if you are new here, and today's one is a very special video because it is actually a build challenge, and not only any build challenge, it is Kiwi Simming's work around the boxes, build around the boxes, whatever you want to say, work around the boxes challenge. This was so fun and actually challenging, you guys. Like, build challenges are challenging, like the 10-minute build challenge. I'm not even going to get started on that one. But this one was super fun to do, and it kind of challenges your knowledge of floor plans if you're a builder. So I definitely recommend this to anyone who likes building, because I enjoyed it, and it was like a challenge, which that makes sense because it's a challenge. It's called a challenge, but you know what I mean? Yes, you know what I'm saying. Okay, pretend like you do. This is the 6th time. No, I'm not going to count that as 6. The 5th time I've had to do this voiceover. The 5th time. I want you to let that number sink in. I'm not very happy right now. Okay, that may seem a little crazy. To be fair, some of the times I didn't end up finishing the voiceover, but I got a decent chunk into it. The first 2 times, I did 2 full voiceovers for this entire 10-minute video. Then I deleted them because I was being really picky, and also, I know, I was just being picky. I really should have uploaded. I really should have stuck with one of those, because I was like, you know what, I can do better. I'll just do another one quickly. And that's when I started to get some bad luck, because, you see, no, I couldn't do another one quickly. So I started one, and then, I forgot what happened to that one, but, oh, I remember. Yeah, I've done so many, I can't remember. But, so I started one, and then my editing software decided, I love my editing software, by the way, no shade, but it was kind of being a little bit of a pain right then and there, and it decided to kind of just like lag and glitch and kind of break my it didn't break my recording, but I had to like re-edit it. I had to re-speed the videos up, because it actually kind of did break it. It's fine and all, don't worry, but it did kind of break it. So that was really fun. So like I hit my microphone in the middle of that, and I went like which wasn't a pleasant noise. As you just heard, that doesn't sound pleasant, right? And then I went silent. So I was like, you know what, I'm not uploading that. And then I tried to like cut it out and then continue it, but like my editing software was being laggy and weird and all that stuff. So I was like, you know what? Nope. Just gonna get out and try and fix this. So I had to fix that, which it's fine now. I think it was just because I was accidentally running The Sims 4 while I was editing, which I didn't realize. Whoops. But yeah. But so I exited out of that, and now it's fine. But then I just started to try record one, and I couldn't speak. I usually can't speak. You know me. I mix up my words. It sounds terrible. Anything I say is so grammatically incorrect. It's scary. You know this. But it was like to the extent where I could barely even get the words out of my mouth properly, and then I'd like mix things up, and like I'd mix up what I'd already said in the voiceover to what I hadn't, and it was a lot. So here we are. Hopefully this is the last one. So far it's going actually pretty well compared to the last ones. This is going well, which says something, because all I've done is sit here and complain about how many times I've had to record this voiceover. But, here I am. Usually I enjoy voiceovers, by the way, you guys. Usually I love sitting here talking to you guys about random stuff, which is what I do. Random junk. You probably don't care about it, but it's really fun for me. So, I really like sitting here and just talking about random stuff to you guys. But, I guess this time it just wasn't in my favor. Although, to be fair, I'm kind of happy with the way this one's coming out, because, like, I'm trying to forget about the ones that happened before. Those were mistakes and scary. Those were bad. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, I have a lot more to say, because I also came up with a story. You guys have already seen me furnish a lot of this by now, but I came up with a story for like the furnishing style, and that's why you might think, oh, it's a little weird. So I was imagining, I came up with like a sim and everything to live here. I didn't actually come up with a sim, but you know what I mean. So like the sim moving into this apartment, it's like their first apartment, so they were trying to find something cheap, and this apartment is like really old, so it's pretty cheap because it's so old. So this sim that decided to move in here was like, oh, sick, pretty cheap apartment. and they move in, and it's like, I mean, it's obviously when they saw it, they were able to see it and see how bad it was, but you know, it's really cheap. So, it's like cheap because it's older and everything, and so I was imagining that's why the floor plan is bad, like, haha, yeah, so it's like the floor plan doesn't make any sense, and it's kind of like really bad because it's so old, and like kind of builders maybe when they were renovating it to try and sell again, they like added to it, but it just kind of made things worse, you know? So that's kind of my story behind it. Oh, also, it's a needs TLC apartment, like the like shell of the apartment that this goes to. It's a needs TLC apartment, so that kind of adds to the older vibe, because there's like, I tried to cover it up, but there's like the outline of a dead body in the like the entryway. That's like a yikes type of thing, and I tried to cover it up, and I did with a rug. So, I mean, it sticks out a little bit, but I just try and pretend to ignore it. I don't know, it adds to the style. So I kind of like imagine that's why it's a little bit older, and it kind of like the furniture doesn't necessarily match. It doesn't not match, but it just, it looks like someone actually kind of like just, oh, I got this at a flea market, this came with the apartment already, put them together, see what happens. That's why I felt so clever when I did this, but the dining table chairs are like the dining table chairs. I guess that makes sense. Never mind. For once, something I said makes sense. But anyways, they all don't match, which I thought I was really clever, but it's not that clever because a lot of people do that. But I thought it was really cute. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's not cute, but I'm just saying it's not really that clever because a lot of people do it. But I was kind of inspired by like the Friends apartment, you know, the TV show Friends, because in that one, the apartment, they have like different chairs and everything. So kind of a little bit of an inspiration from that, but yeah, I thought this apartment was really fun and cute to build. I'm a little bitter about the voiceover, but I'm not bitter about the build because this was so fun, so very, very fun. The empty shell of it is up on the gallery if you want to get it. Obviously, like Kiwi Simming, like I said at the beginning, she made it, so I watched her video first, so you should definitely go watch her video. Oh my word, okay, sorry, I just looked out the window and these huge birds flew by, like massive. Sorry, that was random, but yeah, so you should definitely go check out her video, and if you want to try this for yourself, her shell is up on the gallery, but so is mine. Mine is up on the gallery too. Well, not my shell of it, but like my build is up on the gallery. So if you want to go download it, you can find it under the hashtag Simply Simming or the Kiwi Build Challenge hashtag, or you can go onto my Origin account, PinkyManaj, and find it there, and you can know how to spell that. That's in the description and everything. So if you're a little confused, that's how you spell it in the description. That didn't make sense. Spell it in the description. You can't blame me for what's going on in this voiceover, because this is the 5th time, which doesn't even count how many times I started it, got like 5 seconds in, and was like, this is bad, because that's happened at least like 3 times now. I can't talk today, apparently. I mean, like, I was talking fine, but until I had to do a voiceover, no. This all happened. I'm a little bit bitter, just a little bit, but it's okay. I'll be fine. But yes, this is on the gallery. And my Origin ID is kind of confusing. I made it when I was really little, so please don't judge me. I know I really need to change it. Like, I really need to change it. But the thing is, I've been lazy to change it, because I've just been like, I really need to change my Origin ID. I really want to change my Origin ID. And I never do it because I'm just lazy about it. So hopefully that'll happen soon, because you guys won't have to. Because I also realized I never told you why my Origin ID is so weird, because I my friends all know why it's that way, because they know I made it when I was little, and so they're used to it being like PinkyManaj and being all weird. But you guys have no clue why it's so weird. I don't actually think that's a good Origin ID. I think it's really weird and not good. But I made it when I was like really little. When I first I wasn't that little. I was like 10. But like, pretend I was younger, because it's kind of embarrassing that I was 10. But I had these fish, and one of them, I thought I was really clever when doing this. I named them Fishy Minaj, right? Like Nicki Minaj. And the other one was pink, so I named it Pinky. Didn't think I was as clever with that one, but I liked it for some reason. And so when I needed to create my Origin ID account, my ID, I was like, wait a second, PinkyManaj. So clever, right? Mash my fish names together. Love it. Really not clever, or really I don't love it. Both those things, not true. Don't like it, not clever. Yeah, so that's why. Because I always thought, like, it's something that I've never, like, had to explain to people, but I also realized just now that you guys don't know why it's so weird. You guys just know that it's my origin ID. So that's why it's so weird. I don't actually think it's a good name. It's just, I made it when I was little. It's getting at the end of the video, so I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm so sorry this video was such a mess, but, you know, I guess the odds weren't in my favor today, you know? But if you do want to try this challenge, like I said, you can find Kiwi Simming's empty thing on the gallery, and you can find mine on the gallery, and you can find hers on the gallery, and go watch her video, please. She did a really good job. Bye, everybody.